And hello everybody, welcome to the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway as we get ready for the season finale of, regular season finale, of the Budweiser All-Pro Series Season 5. And it's always here at Indy because I figure Indianapolis is a great way to end off the regular season. I am not alone. Joining me for the first time in like a year or so, he's up here in the booth, but he's also starting on the pole. That is Dillon Poteet. Dillon, thank you so much for joining me here at Indy.
Thank you, Michael, for having me today. Like I said, Indy, great track. The Brickyard is such an iconic track in all of motorsports, not just NASCAR, but all of motorsports. Fun track, lots of side-by-side racing. It's very fast. It's just a place where everybody wants to kiss the bricks, and there's a lot of hungry drivers wanting to try to do it today.
Now, with this regular season finale here, we got one race, but there's 2 open slots left in the chase for the championship. So what do you think the mind is for somebody who doesn't have a win going into this race?
Well, if they qualified well, their goal is to try to stay up front and try to put themselves in position to win the race. If they're close enough up in points, then maybe they can try to points race. But if they're nowhere in contention to make it in points-wise, they're going to have to maybe do some kind of strategy to win the race. Either, you know, make a short pit or try to stretch the fuel or something to try to pick up a win, because it just takes one win to change a team's season and get himself in the chase and possibly a shot at the championship.
Yeah, that is very, very true. We come into this race with 14 different winners of the season. Drivers like James Silverfox, Nathan Hudson, and one other I don't quite remember off the top of my head, coming in this race with 2 wins. So they're, no matter what, just like before, guaranteed a spot in the chase. Now, if you're James Silverfox or Nathan Hudson, what would your mindset be coming into this race with 2 race wins already under your belt?
Well, I mean, just go out there and maybe get some notes made for the upcoming weeks. Just get some laps done up there and see what you guys got. Maybe they even are testing some just for maybe some in the chase they're going to try to do. You never know. They have nothing to lose. They could even go out there and try to get another win and steal it from these guys trying to win the race and get in the chase. They could play spoiler in this race today, but we'll have to wait and see what their mindset is as the race progresses on.
Alright, then expertise from Dillon Poteet as we go trackside now for the command to fire the engines.
Woo!
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh god, is it bad that sounded like Barack Obama?
Oh god. The president just gave the command, half the engines don't start.
Yeah, right. And as you see the drivers roll off the grid, we are going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with Dillon Poteet's famous picks, as he's very famous for. And
hi, Crown Royal.
and we'll be right back.
Yay!
We're back here at the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where, as you see the cars going down the track, down the back straightaway to get ready to start the Brickyard 400. Dillon, I'm going to show you the list of drivers where they qualified, and you tell me, who do you think could win this race?
Oh, this is going to be a fun thing to pick. It's going to be a complete shot in the dark. Probably not going to be a good pick. And I always jinx whoever I pick. I'm going to go on a limb, and I'm going to say maybe John Cittadino can pull up an upset today. He's 17th starting in the race. He's almost mid-pack, but, you know, he's close enough to the front that maybe something can happen. Maybe he can work his way up there and win the race. I'm not sure if he's one of the winners or not in the chase or not. I can't remember. I don't think he's won.
He does not have a win this season.
He does not. So maybe he can play spoiler today. Maybe he can win the race and get one of those last 2 spots and race way into the chase in the regular season finale here at Indy.
You know, I'm going to go out on a limb and go a little bit further up the field and say that maybe we'll see Seth Cole walk away with the victory this season. He has yet to win. He is one of the 3 drivers in contention to get into the chase without a win. but I think he's gonna he's gonna pull out all the stops here and win today. But here we go,
Well,
down to Dillon
wait and see.
Poteet for the start.
All right, here we go, racing boys. Great clip of Stanley Tools in the front. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys, and maybe some girls. I think there are some females in the field. I hope so.
Yep, all 42 drivers have made it to the green flag as they go down the back straightaway. Oh,
and we got trouble in the back. 78 and the 9 just went around, and there's a lot of smoke back there. Uh-oh.
There's the 48 of Nick Pericles, who won at Richmond. There is the 6 of Nathan Hudson, the 25 of Jessica Shelton, the 9 of Steve Pollard, and like I said, the 48 car, who doesn't look to have too much damage.
Yeah, that wreck definitely looks like it started. I saw the 78 car of Jessica Villanueva. She was the first one to go around, looked like, and collected up into the 9 of Pollard right there. Don't know exactly what happened there, and then all the cars behind him just kind of piled in.
Caution flag is out for the first time today. There's Joseph Srigley in the 38 car with a lot of front end damage there.
And Seth Cole actually got the lead back, coming back to the caution flag. He actually got away from his teammate, and actually the 21 snuck up to second. That's Sam Young, so I don't know why the 21's up ahead. It said the 52 won. I think he's going across now. There he goes.
Yep. Seth Cole said, "Excuse me, I'm right there." All right.
Like, hey, I was leading, sir.
Alright, so we're going to wait for a second to see if these cars will attempt to come down pit road or not, and then as we have a...
There's a big checkup back there. I don't know what's going on here.
Cars getting into...
There's somebody who's supposed to be up there. I don't know who's last. 11... It's whoever's supposed to be 11th place.
Oh, it's
the
the
7 car is not anywhere. There he is. I think Steph Naylor, kind of got a little lost for a second.
Yeah, probably. I would assume so. It looks like it does look like we're gonna have some cars come down pit road.
1 lap race or 1 lap run, time to pit. Except for the 19. 19's like, nope, I'm staying out.
Annabelle Baldwin, she will stay out and she will take the lead over as the rest of these cars come down pit road, except for teammates in Derek and Cameron Pemberton. They stay out as well.
Looks like some more drivers, like I said, we go back to that strategy. People are going to try to go out there and try to strategize to win this race. We're already starting to see strategy, and we're seeing cars in the grass as well, which is always good.
Gosh, can you get in position? Drivers, get in position.
Oh, at this point, it doesn't even matter if they pit or not. They're going to be so far back, they're not going to beat anybody off pit road at this point.
Yeah. All right, you see the 52, 21, and 2 car all got off at the same time. 52 cars first off pit road. But we're going to go take a look and see at what happened to the 78 to bring us under the first caution of the day.
Oh, no.
And we're back here to see exactly what happened. As you can see, it looks like Joseph Srigley just tried to go underneath the 78 car and just got into the 9.
Well, the 9 car also had the 42 under him, so Pollard actually might have squeezed the 38 up and basically got him into the 78. Look at the air that Jessica Villanueva got on that Furniture Row car. That is air that 78 car just got.
Oops, that's not a good camera.
Oh, the 20 and the 7, or the 48, I should say, got lost. Just trying to avoid them.
You see Ben Neuwirth in the 20 car. He's sliding back there.
James McLeod, I don't know how he missed Nick Pericles. That was close.
Alex Mann, 51.
Oh! Dougie Shears barely got there as well. Almost, he almost got hooked by the 27 there of Peter Saviano.
Peter Saviano.
Why do we have weird names?
You should remember that one from a long time ago.
Nay.
But, oh, by the way, it's Alex Mann, the 51, not McLeod.
Oh. See, obviously, I told you I don't know anybody anymore. I don't know any of these people.
Just a small spin on the back straightaway that took out a couple of race cars. Other cars got through here. So, a bunch of cars pitted while also a lot of cars stayed out. So, let's go back up to the restart and see what in the hell is going to happen next.
Yeah,
and we're back here in Indianapolis, and three cars stayed out to remain in the lead here. We got Annabelle Baldwin, Derek, and Cameron Pemberton. And then the cars that pit were Seth Cole, Sam Young, Dillon Poteet, Jay Pericles, Connor Breton, and Cody Lamas. But Dillon brought up an interesting point. I believe that we saw like maybe the 18, the 72, and the 3 cars stay out, but because of them being so far behind, by the time they caught up, other drivers were already off out of pit road.
Yeah, it just looked like it was a bad glitch in the NR part right there, and I also think the 55 was the other one that was the one that stayed out too. So don't know, it was kind of a weird kind of scoring loop error right there, and it got the field all mixed up. So there's drivers up front that haven't pitted, and then some in the middle that did pit. And there's also cars that also didn't pit. They're also in the middle of the pack. So it's very confusing right now, nonetheless.
As we see him coming through turn 4, Dillon Poteet's pick is still intact, though. Back here as well, John Cittadino.
Yep, so our 2 picks are, I think, both in the top 15 right now, so both of them are still in contention. Yeah. And there's the 78 also. I saw before we go green, Jessica Villanueva actually lost a lap. So she'll start on the inside, and she's probably going to be slow, so that's going to be interesting on this restart, too, for these drivers. I bet that's going to throw them a loop. They didn't even know she was up there.
Yeah, green flag is out.
Oh, wow. That's a nice camera view. I'm sorry, I had to point that out. I've never seen that one.
Actually, I never did either.
Which track is this? Indy what?
Indy 2014.
Well, it has a very sexy camera angle. That's all I can say.
As you see the cars come racing by the 78.
Oh, they're getting piled up behind that 78 car back there. It looks like first half the pack got through. Now, then my pick got stuck behind her.
Yeah,
well,
I believe they'll try to put her 3 wide this time.
The curse of me picking drivers continues. It starts to look that way today once again. Usually my driver I pick never does good.
As we're watching
so Jonathan and Dino, ahead of time, I apologize for derping for you.
As we're watching this here, we got to remember though, the cars that didn't pit versus the cars that did, how long can they go before they have to come down pit road? And more importantly, can the drivers that did pit make it the rest of the way on fuel?
Well, I want to say that they're going to make it for a while. They only went 1 lap, so I think just drivers just play it kind of cautiously and just wanted to be conservative about it. So I wouldn't worry about it for a little bit. I think they'll be fine. They've got a few laps under their belt, I would think.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Whoa!
Ooh, that was close.
Cameron Pemberton moving Derek out of the way, aggressively trying to get that 2nd position.
Now, are they brothered before I say anything as the 19 pits? Well, I guess their fuel cells got cut into, like, I don't know, cut everything out of it, I guess, because they can't make it more than a lap. I think these are all the drivers that stayed out under that caution are pitting now.
Well, except for the 16 and 17, but they might be.
Yeah, but I think they didn't pit because they were side by side and they almost wrecked.
Yeah. Caution
okay,
is
so
out.
that answers our question about who didn't pit.
Caution is out.
Oh, and they wrecked.
Oh,
the 22 got hit hard.
Daniel Voiles, holy crap! Trent Dunham, Alex May, Charles Jackson. Oh my God, John Cittadino.
Well, there goes my pick. There, yep, it's officially bad.
Sean Henley. See Sean Henley, the 7 car on pit road, bunch of other cars.
And these drivers, I don't know, they might go a lap down now. That might not have been good for them. They're just not leaving pit road. Don't think they're going to stay on the lead lap either. Wow.
Johnny Gardner, Daniel Voiles, Cody Hagan, Charles Jackson, Nick Pericles, who's actually safe and locked into the chase.
Keep laughing at me, oh boy.
Steve Pollard, Alex May, Anthony McCurry, who won at Texas, so he's locked into the chase. Ben Neuwirth, Joseph Srigley, Trent Dunham, who needed a good run, and of course John Cittadino, Sean Henley, and it looks like Jessica Shelton as well. More front end damage on her. This has got to have 78 involved.
I like how all the cars in the first wreck basically got involved in the second wreck. Almost all of them did again. Minus like the 48, I think, was the only one that didn't. I didn't know. Maybe the 48 did get in the wreck. Up.
Shelton running into the back of Dougie Shears. And then here comes
okay, actually I lied. The 48 did get in the wreck, so everybody basically got in the wreck again.
Well, this desperately helps the 19. Oh, no.
Well, look at this.
Oh, the 19's
is he actually going to be back on the lead lap? No, maybe not. No, he got hung in behind it.
Oh, that's true, yeah. So the 19 will be on
I
the
think
tail
it'll be tail end.
As more cars come down pit road and are going to be stuck behind a very slow Daniel Voiles, who's going to try to get back to I almost said victory lane. Yep. Oh, that 17's going to push him. They're going to push him.
Oh my goodness.
I swear, these drivers here in this series, all those cars are the cars that pit. They're going to be on the tail end of the lead lap now. So this is just going to make this race twice as more interesting.
Get out of the way. 22.
This, in a way, it helped out the 17 and 16 because they were going to end up having to pit this lap.
Yeah, that really worked out for them big time. Everybody else that needed to pit had to, and they pitted, they got caught a lap down. Now they're going to be on the tail end of the lead lap and lost all their track position they had.
All right.
Well then.
This will give us a good view of pit exit. We'll see what the strategy is here. Will it be 2 tires, 4 tires?
The Roush car's already out. They're already done. I think they got 4 tires. Maybe not. Maybe they got 2.
Side by side for those 17 and 16.
That 95 car got a lot of spots on pit road just now. Preston Poor just got a lot, and the 2 Tweenix cars are really slow coming off pit road.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They might have been looking at something or working on the Dillon Poteet setup there. But
maybe they were adding some extra fuel in there. They were taking a few more seconds to get fuel. Who knows?
That's very true too. All right, so with this out, we're gonna go see what happened to cause everybody to die in turn 2.
Time to die.
All right, well, it turns out I was completely wrong. It didn't start with the 78 car, but as you see, Trent Dunham goes off into turn 1 and just comes right down in front of the 14 of Kyle Matthews.
I think Matthews gave him a break right here. He's like, okay, you hit me once and don't do it again. Or he's just like, nope, I'm just kidding. I'm going to come back and give you the favor. Instead, I'm going to turn you up the track into the wall. And once he bounces off the wall right here, it's going to get very, very messy.
Bounces off. It comes down into Daniel Voiles. Then gets a big shot by Johnny Gardner. And then Trent just starts flipping.
Well, I guess this is what happens when Sonic has too many sun chips. I guess it starts to barrel roll. Out of control. And we saw Anthony McCurry back there in the 61 get caught up in there, but look at this flip that one car is having.
Yep.
And 20. Oh, everybody starts running to the 47. He took a hard hit from the 51 of Alex May, I should say.
And then Trent just
continues
bounces
to
off
die.
the wall.
Rip Trent Dunham. He's still dying.
Yep. And
the
Alex
51's
May
the catch fence. So we had 2 cars bounce off the catch fence. Thank God for that NASCAR safety and all their safety procedures to have these catch fences save the fans.
Yep.
Oh, there's my pick.
Yeah, there goes John Citadino just backwards. And
they're still flying. There's another car clear. It's a 20.
Oh, I thought that was Charles Jackson that was flipping.
They're still dying.
Yep, they're still, yeah. Oh, that explains how 3 of the 5 Hendrick
flipped.
cars got involved.
Oh, it's a bad day for Hendrick right there. See 3 of their cars right there. Oh, this 48's going to hit the wall hard on the other way.
Damn, that's a horrible, horrible day.
I don't know how my pick got involved in. I just saw Citadino. He was already backwards at the time. He was way back here too.
All right.
He went toward the front.
Let's go on board with John Citadino.
The NNSCRA banner. Yeah. See smoke. You see smoke. What does he do? He hits the 22. Oh man, he almost got hit by more car. Oh, he did get hit a little bit. And there's Trent's lifeless car.
Pretty much just
dead.
Camping right there. Well, and it's just this huge accident that brings out the second caution of the day. So more importantly, let's see what's going to happen on the restart.
Bum bum bum.
And we're back here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on lap 12 of 16. We should get a restart with 4 laps to go. So a nice 4-lap shootout, hopefully, if nobody else dies in turn 2. And speaking of dying in turn 2, we have a very long list of drivers out of this race, including Jessica Shelton, Nick Pericles, Sean Henley, Trent Dunham, Daniel Voiles, Anthony McCurry, Johnny Gardner, Ben Neuwirth, Alex May, Charles Jackson, Dylan's pick John Citadino,
Whoops.
Cody Hagan, and Joseph Wrigley.
40th place finish is about my average luck when I pick a driver anyway, so.
With 8
it's usually they either run good or they just absolutely die. And today, my pick absolutely died.
Yep.
And
well,
more.
at least he didn't die as bad as Trent Dunham.
I guess that's true.
Alright, quick top 10 rundown is Cameron Pemberton, Derek Pemberton, Preston Plord, who got a very good run off pit road, Sam Young, Jay Pericles, Kyle Matthews, James Qualls, James Silverfox, Connor Breton, and Stephen Pollard III.
Now, is any of these drivers up toward the front actually won a race? Because you know it more than I do.
Actually, no. Really, the top 5 have not won a race.
Isn't Silver Fox, was he the first winner?
Silver Fox was the first, or he was a winner. So yeah, but the top 5 have not won a race yet.
Well, we're green flag. Now it's all about their season continuing or not with these top 5 drivers in.
Oh, I just noticed Silver Fox has some front end damage.
He's slow too. They're going to try to freight train him quickly.
Yeah, they definitely have to try to pull to the inside of that number 10. But we've seen a lot of bad things happen. I've seen a lot of people blow an engine. Hell, at fucking Texas, Dillon Young blew an engine going into. Dillon Young blew an engine before the start, and then the 88 of Jay Pericles blew an engine on like lap 1.
17 just got held behind the slow car, the 4. He's going to cost him the lead.
There you go, Derek and Cameron Pemberton, just like last season at Coca-Cola, battling each other for what looks like what could possibly be a win. The 17 now jumps in front of the 16 going through turns 1 and 2.
Just looked like he didn't have a run going into the corner. Just lost all of it. And the 17 had draft off some of the cars on the tail end of the lead lap and got back to the lead.
Now the 16 going to try to stay drafting behind the 17 to see if he can try to get a run, as we have 3 laps to go, coming to 2 this time. And look at Sam Young in 3rd place now. Right behind Sam is Jay Pericles, who's also one of the drivers who's in contention to getting in the chase without a win.
Now these drivers, never mind. They do have to pit again. I just saw half the field just pit.
That's going to come really big into play here. As a lot of laps. Ooh, the 95 car had to come down pit road.
Maybe he didn't take enough fuel. That was a big time error possibly right there on that team. They were going for it. Like I said, every team was just kind of gambling at this point trying to make it, and that's what everyone's trying to do right now. Oh, they're going to wreck almost.
I thought I saw the 21 going to go. I thought I saw the 21 going in the wall by the 18 car.
Well, any of these guys have to pit this time by. Because they were up the road pretty quickly, these Roush cars were, and that 21.
Very good question. We're going to see who's going to have enough fuel as the 17 car is going to try to pull down underneath
he's
the
poking
13.
Down low. Oh, he's pitting. 17's pitting, and the 16.
Oh, the 21 and 88 or not.
And here's the battle, probably for the win and for a chase spot.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
I think it's just these 2. The 3rd place car is, well, actually the 5's in this as well, but the 18's in between them, and the 4, and the 23. I didn't know where the 5 was.
The 88 car pulls out ahead. He has got 2 lap cars in between him and 2nd place now.
And we got cars coming off pit road as well. That could be a factor back there. Looks like it's not going to be a problem for the 88 though.
Jay Pericles has not won a race. He's been in contention to win a race. He's in contention to get into the chase without a win, but it looks like it's not really gonna matter. Coming off of turn number 4, Jay Pericles in the 88 Nationwide Chevrolet is going to win the Brickyard 400.
Woo Dale.
Now, if only that could happen in real life.
He got 2 wins.
Sam Young finishes a very close second. Connor Breton, well, not a very close second, but a close second nonetheless. Yeah, Connor Breton is 3rd. Here comes Seth Cole. He's gonna finish. He could possibly. He says he's 11th if he doesn't run into anybody.
He actually had to pit just now too.
We'll see where Seth crosses the line, because Seth, like I said, was one of the ones that was in contention possibly to be that last spot, that last chase driver. So we'll see where Seth Cole crosses the line as he's about to finish. As we're on Dillon Poteet's favorite camera angle.
Yay!
He crosses the line.
He actually dropped back.
14th.
Hmm.
Now I didn't quite pay attention to the point standings. I didn't quite pay attention to the point standings going into this race, so I don't exactly remember who was gonna, who was where, in terms of that. But with Jay Pericles winning, that could actually give the 52 of Seth Cole that last chase spot.
It could. We'll have to wait and see, though.
Alright, we're going to take a quick commercial break and go confirm everything.
Yay, confirming!
Yep, and after confirming everything, it is now official. Jay Pericles and Seth Cole get the last 2 spots into the chase for the Season 5 Budweiser All-Pro Series Championship.
Well, Seth ran a heck of a race. He stayed up front most of the race. Like I said, he tried to stretch at the end. I thought he was actually going to make it because he and his teammate, the 31, both did stay on the field for quite some time. I thought maybe they got some extra fuel, but Seth was about a lap short and didn't make it. I saw Poteet finish 5th. It's so weird to talk to yourself in third person.
I know, it is, isn't it?
And then Seth ended up having to pit. He dropped to 14th, but like we talked about off camera, Henley had issues and Hagan had issues today and got wrecked, so that basically sealed the deal for Seth just to finish better than them, and that's exactly what he did, claiming that final spot in the chase. Saved his season right there. So all he had to do was avoid wrecks, and that's all it took, and Seth's in the chase.
Yep, and right after the points in this video, right after the video we'll show you the full points, and then right after it we'll show you the bracket of the 16 drivers who will fight for the Season 5 Budweiser All-Pro Series Championship. Now, as we know, Jay Pericles is in victory lane right now, a rookie who finally gets into the field. The chase drivers to go talking too fast there. He's going to have a shot at winning the championship as a rookie, which we saw Stephen Pollard III do back in Season 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I know he was the champion in Season 3, I just don't remember if he was a rookie. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this race, guys, and I want to thank Dillon Poteet so much for taking time out of his day to come and help me co-commentate this race.
There's no problem. It was fun. A great race we had, and came down to strategy like you thought it was going to be, and that's exactly what happened. 88 was able to stretch the field and sneak away with the victory and got a spot in the chase. So it was definitely fun, and looking forward to the rest of the season.
Well, it was no three-wide finish like Kansas was, but it sure was an exciting finish nonetheless. So
yep, it was.
I still also want to point out that Sam Young is not a rookie. I was just really lazy and forgot to take the R out of his name. So even though he's been this whole season as a rookie, he's technically not. But anyway, so as you see, the Pemberton, I guess, brothers finished 9th and 10th, so a good run for them. I'm gonna go ahead and go down here to the end results. Is all these listed drivers who wrecked out of the race when they all died in turn 2, especially Trent Dunham.
Lemony Corner. And Alex May.
Yep. And also John Cittadino, Dillon Poteet's pick at the beginning of this race.
Oh, yes, that was your pick, too. Well, he didn't win the race, but he got the chase, so maybe that was a good way to pick him.
Yep. Alright, so thank you guys so much for joining me. The chase will officially begin once I get all of the chase cars set, which I also want to thank Seth for, because Seth helps me out a lot when it comes to designing chase cars. So thank you guys so much. Another thanks to Dillon Poteet. The link to his channel will be in the description. For I know he's not doing NR after his race, but what are you gonna end up doing on your channel?
I'm gonna try to do gaming stuff, basically. You never know. It'll probably be random stuff.
Yep. So the link to his channel will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and for the final time in the regular season on the McKinley Man 93 channel, we say, until we meet again.
Bye-bye.